Quick story. A girl and a guy met and fall for each other. They both love music, so decide to work together. And they were pretty good at it. Now on the surface, everything looked perfect. But oh, the stress of the city. So they decided otherwise. They packed up and left for the countryside. And that's where we meet this family, raising their children, growing their own food and their business together, on a quest to find a new normal and a new sense of happiness. And if you're looking for the same thing, then join us and we can unpack this thing called life together. Where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. I'm Shamel Olwago, my husband's Amondi Olwago, and together we are Nile Ochi. And this is Z-Quest. Hello and welcome again to another episode of Z-Quest Exclusives. We are your hosts, Shamel and Amondi, and we are happy to have you.
Hello.
So what are we talking about today?
Well, I've got a question regarding space.
Here we go.
I was thinking, because at the moment that you've got a lot of, projects, going to space, whether they're trying to go to Mars or to the moon, or they're trying to just, be in orbit around the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I was actually asking myself, because I'm hearing the prices, it's like in the millions. If you want a ticket at the moment, it's in the millions. And I was thinking, when will going to space be affordable at this rate? I mean, think about it. If it's 28 million today or some stupid numbers like this, So even if you tell me it's 100,000, it's not okay.
When are we going to be able to afford the tickets?
At this rate, see that the pound's going down, the dollar's going down, the euros, because basically buying power is going down by the minute. So I'm like, all right, okay, you guys want to do this at this rate. I'm like, okay, we're all enthusiastic about it because we're like, oh my God, it's going to be okay, but all right. So when will this be affordable? Can we have a date? And then I was thinking about another thing. Falling into this question, so it's two questions.
Yeah.
If we have a problem in the environment, and we know that to literally lift up a shuttle into space, you need tons of kerosene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, will that be, unless we find another energy source, will that be even a good idea to commercialize space travel? Or at least, even if it's not space travel, I'm saying that going to the orbit and then trying to go around the Earth. I mean, I understand from a standpoint of, okay, might be more efficient than an airplane in terms of faster. Maybe not more energy efficient, but faster. But really, answer the question for me.
First question, when are we going to be able to afford it at this rate? I'm thinking 2050.
So how old would I be in 2050?
Not that old.
No, not that old, yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me carry the one.
No.
I forgot. I forgot you were my age. How old were you?
Come on, I'm not that old, okay? What are you talking about?
Come on. You know you are.
All right, but anyway, how old would I be? You can't count.
82, 83.
You don't know my age.
No, I don't. Listen, how old were you when it was year 2000? That's how I do it. That's how I calculate everything now.
I was 21.
How old were you?
21.
21. Jesus Christ, babe.
Come on, stop it, all
no,
right?
I'm joking.
I ain't even funny. It's not funny.
No, you've just made it more funny.
I'm doing like I do. Not funny.
Well, it is funny. You're going to be 71. See, not that old.
Yeah.
You're not old until you're 80. I've been said it.
No, that's true.
Then you can start saying, yeah, I'm an old man. But before then, he was gone too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let's answer the question then.
I just did. The first one.
There's two questions. Okay, 2050, you say.
Do you want my reasons or do you just want the answer?
I want to know why you say in 2050 when I think the cheapest tickets is like 28 million or something stupid like that.
All right, so you know my math, carry the one, yeah? So the way I'm doing it is, if it's 28 million now, for the cheapest ticket.
Are we sure it's that? I don't know. Do you think it's 28?
I thought it was 18 million.
18 million?
I'm going to check.
What did you hear lately?
I just heard it was in the millions and I was like, oh, nothing to do with me.
Oh, yeah, that's just ridiculous.
That's exactly what I was like.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, nothing to do with me.
That much money to just, waste kerosene in.
Oh, excuse me. The space tourism company, Aximon, is flying 3 people early next year to the International Space Station in SpaceX's Crew Dragon. Okay, capsule, and will stay there for 8 nights. Seats are 55 million a pop. Boop.
Right. And hang on, 8-9, is it half board?
Is it full board? Is it half board? What are we doing here?
Because I want to know, because I don't want to be starving in space. I don't think it's funny. Looking at Earth, be like, ooh.
They will do a fire festival on you, make you pay your big money, take you all the way down there, and all you got is tents and flipping airplane food.
Yeah.
I'd need to know the menu. At least 8 nights. With who? And what's the sleeping quarters like? I'm going to need more details because I'm going to need to see how we break down this 55 mil.
This is an enormous amount of money. How this can even be affordable in 2050?
I'm going to keep it 100. It's an enormous amount of money for a half-board holiday. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're going to have to give me the menu, as I said. But,
it's ridiculous.
Like I said the first time, I heard the price. I was like, nothing to do with me.
Why is it that expensive?
Because space travel is expensive.
And then you have to cater for those people. I mean, look, like even if you send like 3 innocent people,
yeah,
they don't know nothing about it. They just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need like air hostess and all that stuff.
You're gonna need air hostess, air stewards,
like
or
that.
maybe not. Maybe that's not part of the deal.
Yeah.
Maybe you go there.
So you're on your own then.
Maybe it's half board. You go there, you fend for yourself. Maybe it's self-catering. You go there, you've got a little kitchenette.
There's no shops down there.
There's no shops. You go there.
Trying to cook in with the gravity, zero gravity.
Trust me, everything's going to be in tubes everything's going to be in packet.
Yeah, because you can't cook, obviously, because,
No.
you don't want to start a fire. Oh, a fire must be terrible. The flame like floating in the air. Oh, man.
What was that film we watched? It was fantastic. When they went to space, it was called Stowaway.
What's that?
Stowaway. Where the guy ended up being on the ship when he wasn't supposed to. It was like an engineer that got stuck there on the ship.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna... If one air hostess forgets that it's her shift and stays on, you know what I mean? Everyone's doomed. Yeah. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. It's not.
The stakes are too high.
Don't sound so good.
But like we haven't got enough oxygen to get back, so one of you are gonna have to stay here.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It was terrible. But it's just the truth. That's why I was like, I have no interest to go there anyway. Plus, it's too expensive for me.
So, no, but you know what? The reason why I was asking this, I mean, it's in correlation to capitalism, spending money, and then what we're facing with the world. The world's literally going to shit, and we had this big old flooding in Germany, killed potentially 1,000 people, and in England, and then there was another place as well. I don't remember where it was, and I'm like, China, there you go, and I'm like, we here entertaining this.
You're like horse before the cart, right?
Yeah, definitely, and I'm like, we shouldn't be doing these things unless we should be focusing. And I love space and I love the spaces projects, but at the same time, I'm thinking we need to focus on is whether you're going to get there with another source of energy, because what we're using there, it's terrible, and then it's absolutely unaffordable, and it's unaffordable because look what you are asking to do. Even in physics, it's tons that you're trying to get into space. I mean, anyone can try to just, we tried with the kids this doing these rocket things with, I think it was with bicarb. It
was Mentos and
it was bicarb we used.
It was Mentos and Coca-Cola.
What's up? We did one with Black Carb, I think, as well, and then we
Put it with Coca-Cola.
and we put I think with Coca-Cola. I don't remember what it was, and basically with the bottle and trying to lift the bottle. I mean, trying to get the bottle shoot up in the sky.
Yeah.
And just that alone is a challenge. I mean,
It was.
And the bottle is really light.
Failed terribly enough times.
Yeah, but finally succeeded.
Finally.
Went higher than the rooftop of our house.
How much Coke was wasted?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Right? So, with that being said, space tourism rockets emit 100 times more CO2 per passenger than flights.
Come on, people. So it's not realistic. I mean, they need to work on and I know they have this dream and everything. And you know what? No shade, but Elon Musk was saying about Bitcoins, that's not great enough and all of that stuff. And I get it, and he's right. That's absolutely right. But at the same time, bro. Yo,
calling the kettle.
You're trying to do a space project, and I admire the project. I think it's brilliant, but not in an environmental point of view. I mean, come on, like it's a lot of money for a lot of pollutions, and
I don't think the money's the issue.
No, I'm just saying. It is. If you compare, look, if you take it like everyday people, yeah, look the struggle they're going through right now, and take the amount of money that is to finance a project for only a few for now, and then you say you want to commercialize it. You're like, okay, eventually you commercialize it. I think that's Virgin is talking about this. Okay, why? So when that is going to be affordable even, because even in airplane tickets, if you want to do premier class, it's not affordable to most of the people.
Yeah, still.
And we're here, and then it has a big impact on pollution. That's why I relate the two, because I think the two are highly related.
True, but that's more of the sharing of the wealth issue rather than it is a kind of wasteful issue. I mean, once the money's yours, you do what you want with it, innit?
Yeah, I get that, but
at the same time, it's like I get what you're saying about the Bitcoin, being not CO2 friendly. And then turning around but then if you check it for what it is, look, if he has a problem with Bitcoin having a high CO2 emission, yeah, I can understand why. He's already emitting high himself. Why would he get into another project that's adding up to his carbon footprint? If you think about it.
No, it's true. I understand from that perspective, it is true. But at the same time, you still have to see like it's millions or millions, billions actually at this point. You're going to invest in this project. Yeah. Billions as you have. Okay.
Do you really think he put his own billions into this?
Right. That's questionable. But anyway.
No, it's not. You just raise money. Crowdfund. Hello.
Exactly.
I mean, we all look down upon it when we see people doing a GoFundMe account, but that's what the hell it is.
Yeah, just on a high scale, isn't it?
Yeah. But we think they raised funds. He PayPal'd me, Cash Apped this out, okay, and did what he needed to do. As he should.
Literally, to me, I think it's just one of those. I'm not saying it is. It sounds a bit hypocritical.
Nah.
But at the same time,
I think it's quite responsible. If you already know you're emitting so much,
yeah,
then then the only way is like being a bit more. Don't add up on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like him doing with Bitcoin is doubling down on the emissions at this point.
I understand what you're saying. It's just that if you think about it for a minute. They eventually want to commercialize this, and I don't know for Elon Musk. I don't know what he's planning exactly. I know he's planning to go on colonize Mars. Yeah, he does want it in a way.
Well, actually, he wants to make it so that the human race becomes interterrestrial. Like we can live on different planets, and we can travel to different planets, and that's what we can become. Also, that he wants to take the cost of it down.
But this is
because it is very expensive still.
I understand he's being a pioneer at this point, and I understand what he wants to do, and it's very it's brilliant. But at the same time, I'm thinking about this. The only reason we're not transitioning as far as the environment properly is because of the funding. The funding is not there. It costs money in order for us to transition, have new technologies and stuff like that. And it does it partially with Tesla, because obviously, he's been really a pioneer when it comes to electrical cars, you know? But this money in comparison of what's being spent to transition in the environment, it's for such a small project that, let's face it, when's that gonna ever happen? We don't know. Probably not the next 50 years.
I did say 2050.
Exactly. Whoa.
That's not 50 years, but it's a good amount of time for things to change.
No, that's true. I was just thinking about it because I'm thinking, okay, fine. If you set aside the environmental problem, because we are so far, and people probably don't realize that, but or probably some people do realize it, but I'm just saying they may not have thought about it. Think about what it is to power a shuttle. Yeah, like the power you're using.
Thank you for listening. Now, for full exclusive episodes, go on to nileochi.com and join our Patreon.